Wod. That was unexpected. But hey, we're now live. I pressed go live. So today we are going to be doing another sock-based workout for you guys. So you need a pair of fluffy socks, or if you have those excellent floor slidery things, we can utilize those too.
Those are probably safer.
Move the wire. Yeah, they might be better and even safer than what we have.
Did you turn the camera on?
Not yet, no. I'm going to do that now.
Yeah, Tom's going to do that now.
Okay, everything's set up. So,
Okay.
Today we are going to need a pair of fluffy socks, or can you set that down for me a little bit? We're going to do 20 minute, every minute on the minute. So when the timer hits 0, you are going to do 5 pike press ups. We did these a couple of days ago, and then 5 side lunges each side. So it's 15 reps in total. Should take you about 20 to 30 seconds. If you need to scale it, so if you would like to do it as maybe 3 of the lunges or 3 of the press ups, that's absolutely fine.
You should all be able to do the lunges. You can scale the press ups if you want.
But again, your goal is to take, you want it to take about 20-ish seconds at the start, increasing to 30-ish seconds towards the end, but then try and stick at those numbers, okay, and just throughout the whole workout. As always, we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, and this one's going to be, I suspect, quite muscularly endurance-based. We're going to do 100 in total of each of these. Just going to drop this down a little bit. Get going. So, how are you feeling today?
Feel great.
Chest feels great. We actually we'd only got woken up at once last night by Thea.
I wouldn't even say last night. 4 a.m. counts as the morning.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
Today morning.
Let's do our basic kind of warm up that we like to do. What should we do today? We are going to start with some cats and some cows. Cats and cows. So you're going to see a different chest today. So around that back, arch your groove, chin to your chest, and then push forwards.
I feel very, very tight in my upper abs.
The upper abs.
Yeah, I think it's all the lapel guard we've been doing.
Yeah, quite possibly. Ooh. Alright, it's getting up. Sit down on the ground. Just roll your hips from side to side.
I already have my fluffy socks on.
Yeah, I don't have my fluffy socks on. I might have them on very, very soon, in all honesty.
Yeah, it's the floor. Yeah, the floor is not very warm yet.
Nice. Again, you can stretch out. Go a little bit slower than you'd like. Oh yeah, let's do those. So you're gonna rock back, rub your legs, and come up. Try and keep your lower half of your back relaxed.
We learned these from yoga from Bjj, right?
Absolutely. So your goal is to use like your arms to pull yourself up rather than using your back. And as Sebastian was saying, we are. Okay, but honestly, it actually feels very, very nice. Just to get this movement going. Nice. Okay, so let's do a lunge hamstring movement that we've been utilizing. Again, this is something I got from yoga for BJJ. Okay, so again, just drop down and you're gonna pull that front leg back straight. Just alternate between the two. Try to use the breath. And then switch to the other side. Same thing. Dropping that hip nice and low. Pulling the leg back straight. Nice. We're also going to do some Cossack stretches now. But first, we're just going to go into this low squat position.
I'm just gonna do my hamstring really fast.
We're going to hang out here. Just get a little bit of movement going.
Don't mind me. I've got my hands.
Okay, let's not. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do some bootstraps. Love a good bootstraps. I talked about this yesterday. Bootstraps are lovely exercise, or I find them really nice. Hook your fingers underneath your toes, bend those legs, drive them back straight. We're lubricating the hamstrings now. The head yesterday, I'm sure.
That wasn't yesterday.
If not, you can decide beat her training sessions.
Hey,
Okay.
now I have them on
Cossack
camera.
stretches. Yeah.
So, like,
We're gonna put up a whole video.
now I have them on
Cossack
camera.
stretches. Yeah.
So, like,
We're gonna put up a whole video, and you guys can make your own decision about whether you think I'm beating up or whether it's a 50-50 thing. You can keep the weight a lot in your hands rather than in your legs and your hips. Okay, try hips as low as you can. Okay, and work from there. Okay, we're gonna do one more. I think we're gonna do some subscapular press ups because they're quite nice. I'm gonna try and mobilize your shoulders just a little bit. So go into a press up position here. Okay, and you're gonna try and let me see if I can get it. You're gonna try and squeeze your shoulder blades together and push up. So it's literally we're just working the shoulders.
try not
Yeah.
to sag in your lower back when you do it.
Yeah.
Tom can't sag in his lower back because it's rock hard. But
It's like a piece of iron. But your goal just
but
to
you
kind of
try not to let your belly sag down when you
so I'm not dropping my hip down like this. I'm keeping it nice and strong. And I'm just working those shoulders, lubricating there.
So when you do these, try not to let your belly drop down like that.
Yeah. We'll do one more. We'll do some stick ups. Stick ups again, just nice on the rotator cuff. Hands flat along the ground. Stretch them up. Pull and squeeze them down. Try and keep your forearms flat on the ground.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. So as I did yesterday, actually, I'm probably going to stay on the live stream a little bit longer. Just do a few minutes of flexibility afterwards if you guys want to stay on for that. I'm going to work through a couple of specific
yesterday.
I did, yeah. I took a little bit of extra time to do that. But Chelsea's going to demonstrate the exercises for today while I put on my socks.
We have pike press ups, right? Is the first exercise.
Yep.
So press up, pike, come down, press up.
Yeah.
And then we'll sit in the
Side lunges.
side lunges, lunging to the side. Ooh. Sock is not very slippery.
So yeah, the socks help. You actually, when we were testing this out, you don't actually need them if you can keep your feet light.
The pike press ups are hard without the socks on.
Yeah, the slides, you can kind of keep your leg quite light when you're doing it.
Yeah.
So as we said, this should take you about 20 to 30 seconds to do a set, but we're going on the minute every minute. So I'm going to set up the timer. I might put it against the back wall so you guys can see exactly what's going on. I've got to find my timer. So we'll have a 5-second countdown. There's going to be 0 rest. So my screen for you guys, bit of a Fleetwood Mac. Love a bit of
We've
Fleetwood
been
Mac.
really into Fleetwood Mac
Yeah.
lately.
And
I think because the baby likes it.
we're going to go 20 rounds.
What else does she like? She likes.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah,
Loving
she's
that.
really into
Bob Dylan.
protest music.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll put together a field playlist and put it on Spotify. Okay, guys, so the time is set up. You can see my timer. It will go We'll start off being white, which is the countdown, then it'll go to green, which is the working. You get 10-second warm. Hopefully you guys can figure it out. So pike press-ups are first.
Remember, you gotta go with the grain of the mat, otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Hard, as I just found out. Ow!
Okay.
I gotta move this.
That was 23. Me, about the same for Chelsea.
I kicked them.
You guys can't see the timer. There's no way I can put it closer, but
it's okay. It's green.
It's green.
That means we're going.
You can use this time just to loosen off if you want to. Like we said, we're going to do 20 rounds of this, so expect it to start easier
10 seconds.
and get harder. There's a 10-second clapper.
Did you put the clapper on?
Yeah. It's just kind of low. An extra press up.
Did an extra press up. Tom has counting problems.
I like to think it all balances itself out. Often I'm talking at the same time as I'm doing things, which is where the problem in Canada comes from.
That's not true because when we're at full circle, you still can't count.
Counting's hard.
You're not doing any talking there.
I'm always
Part of the problem is that you press up first instead of piking first, which is what you're supposed to do.
Okay. We can track it on you guys. Another fun thing, we're probably going to start running these workouts at about 9 a.m. because that's now Fia's nap time. We seem to have her on some sort of schedule. So that's when we're going to be doing them.
Oh,
that was way too early! Chelsea's at 122 at the moment. You can do better.
I mean, or you could mind your own business.
Wow. You don't want the people to be interactive?
I want you to focus on your own training, darling.
I'm in a break.
So am I. Look, it's 125 now.
It's gone up while you're sitting down.
It's gone up because you make me mad. Oh, fun fact, I've been trying to get Thea on a schedule for about a month and a half. Well, apparently read the book and did it, and now has decided that it's time for a schedule.
It has, you know why? Because I was getting so frustrated with Chelsea not doing these things that I decided...
You mean ignoring the schedule that I was trying to put our child on?
I have not ignored it at all. So let me tell you what happened, people. Let me tell you the real story, not Chelsea's version. We started getting Phil on a schedule. Okay. I read the book. We read the book. I'm sure she's tired. The book said to apparently put her down when she gets tired. I reread the book yesterday. I was like, right. And you go, look over it again. Make sure we're doing it right. So we changed a few things that seemed to work okay. Plus, we started feeding her properly. So yeah, we realized
Tom likes to half-ass things until he decides they're important, and then he goes and does tons of research and figures out what he thinks is best to do. And
Chelsea reads it. I think the biggest thing that we did yesterday is we fed her a lot.
Yeah.
A lot more. Chelsea hadn't even read how much the food to.
You read, and he reads something, he tells me, and I believe him, and then it's my fault for believing what he read.
Chelsea reads something which I haven't read, then asked said 6 to 8 ounces per serving.
No,
so we weren't doing that.
But then he told me it was 6 to 8 ounces the whole day.
Wow.
Apparently, it's my fault for not being able to read his mind.
So anyway, we fed her more.
That's the 9th round, just for anybody watching. We've got 11 more rounds to fight this out.
Yeah, so there's a lot of counselling we can go on. Simon at Full Circle Fitness loves it when we do this, but it's part of life.
I mean, I'd say it's one of our selling points.
Apparently it's one of our selling points. People love it when we're bickering. Okay, guys. So it looks like we've got a bit of an unstable connection. I suspect it's the wind. You know, in better quality anyway. So if it's dodgy, but really the workout's pretty self-explanatory. If you want to hear us bicker, you can stay on the stream or not. It's entirely up to you. Maybe if we pulled this closer. Yeah, they can hear us bicker better. 5 seconds. You don't want to miss any of this bickering. It's like TV.
Tom's in rare form today. And cheating.
Oh, my with like ridiculously long hair. Or even it might end up being like a side parting or a mullet. I don't know. Or
I might attack him with the clippers.
You'll know it was quarantine time.
That we're on round 12, I think.
Yeah, we're done. 3 seconds. So something like that per round. How are you finding it, Charles?
Well, I think the pikes are hard, but my core is still.
Yeah, the pikes are getting harder. The press ups are getting harder. But that's kind of what you expect from workouts like this. They're very easy at the start.
Yeah.
And then they progressively get harder as like your muscles start to get more tired.
We have movement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's going to sleep. She's been down just over 30 minutes. So 15 seconds. We've got about 7 rounds to go, 6 rounds to go. Something like that. Lunges, try to maintain your posture. One of the best things I have anytime you're squatting is imagine you're trying to like close a car door with your butt as you go down. That'll keep your leg kind of in the right position. It really helps. You don't want to lean by pushing your knees forwards over your toes because you'll off balance, you'll start leaning forwards. It's not a good hinge.
I thought your squats were notoriously tall.
Yeah.
That's what you told me.
They are. Rounds to go.
She's gonna have to wait.
One of the rings in the book, you've got to leave them down for at least an hour. So she gets to cry for an hour now. No, 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
It's good for them as a parent. Parenting. Sometimes you got to do what's hard.
The worst is when she proves herself awake.
Yeah. I suspect that's happened.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, she's definitely up.
I think 4 rounds to go. Shouldn't do 99 and 20. Yeah, 4 rounds to go. See where my heart rate is. Start at 147.
Well, 140.
130. It's good practice. Like if you're fighting jiu-jitsu, you get like periods where you don't do anything, like when you're walking back to the center of the mat, tying your belt, whatever. If you learn to control your heart rate, it's going to help you throughout the match. You drop it back down.
Can you put your
get
back on?
Below that threshold. You got a lot. I think we got 2 rounds to go.
No, yeah, this is the last round.
Oh, this is the last round apparently.
Common is counting, guys.
Oh. Good. So, on the tracker, record your perceived exertion.
Or your heart rate.
With your heart rate, max heart rate if you have that capability. For me, I would say it's probably around about 6. But my heart rate didn't really get too high. And yeah, it's time over. So if you guys want to hang out, we're just going to do a little bit of just stretching, a little bit of flexibility work. As I say, we still can't get fit. If you want, you can cross your legs too, it's fine. If you don't have this flexibility, but one leg in front of the other, just stretching forwards. And try and relax here. Your head, you can use your fists. Try and breathe super deep so you feel like your ribs expanding. And then you can progressively work your way down a little bit.
Are we trying to lay flat?
Yeah. Try and keep your butt in contact with the ground. If you can get all the way down, start reaching your arms out in front of you. And walk your hands back up. Switch to the good. Walk your hands up. Okay, go into hero pose, so you can kind of pull your knees out. Sit your hips down, comfortable. You can just keep your feet underneath, use your hands on the ground to support your weight a little bit, or take the pressure off your knees a little bit. Just use your hands as support. You're gonna sink your weight back. Having my hands in this position, I actually find an added little shoulder and chest stretch as well. Then come back in. Back to you. Okay, bring it up, just shake your leg out a little bit. Leg up, hands to the ground, and you're gonna reach to the outside of your foot.
Where do you feel, like up in your hip or down closer to your knee?
No, by my knee.
I feel it a little bit in my hip, but I don't feel it in my knee.
And reach up tall. Cry in a few
You
moments.
can't even talk through this.
No, this one's tough.
She's just talking
She's
to
talking
herself.
to herself. It's also apparently good for her. She's got another 12 minutes of nap left, I think.
Yeah.
12 minutes of isolation. Okay, leg up, hands to the side.
In pain, like really.
Okay. Don't go to the point that you can't take deep breaths. So relax there. Come up to wherever you want. Kind of wiggle around to see how you feel. There. Okay, guys. So thanks for joining us on today's work. So if you have a
Post your
question,
questions.
we'll be posting the links or the question
I
links
think
up
we're
later
gonna
today.
do it on YouTube this time, not on Zoom.
Yeah,
Zoom just took out too effective as YouTube, I think.
yeah. I know a lot of people really like Zoom at the moment because you can see face to face, but I think what we were doing, it didn't give us the right response.
Yeah.
Like it didn't allow us to. So it'll be a live stream.
I think also our internet out here just isn't quite good enough to get everybody's video at the same time, so it was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
You could just have YouTube just as easily.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye. Bye bye.